Mexico is feeling the wrath of a powerful drug cartel after an army operation resulted in the death of its leader, known as El Mencho. He was one of the most wanted men in both Mexico and the United States. After his killing, violence erupted across the country, closing airports, schools and public transport.
An immediate wave of violence started spreading in Mexico. Arson attacks by cartel members seeking revenge after the Mexican army captured Nemesio Segura, also known as El Mencho. He was the leader of Mexico's most powerful cartel, with a $15 million bounty for information leading to his arrest. Mexican officials say he was seriously injured during a military raid and died while being airlifted to a hospital. Within hours, gunmen set fire to cars and businesses and blocked highways in several states across Mexico. In some towns, residents were warned to stay indoors. Look, now we're scared. We only go out when it's necessary because people don't know whether to go out or what to do. The U.S. Embassy in Mexico City has issued an urgent warning for American citizens in parts of Mexico to shelter in place until further notice. Dozens of U.S. and Canadian flights to Mexico have already been canceled. The U.S. says it provided intelligence to aid Mexican special forces. The killing of El Mencho is seen as a sign that Mexico is taking pressure from the U.S. administration to stop cocaine and fentanyl trafficking far more seriously than it has before.
And we can now speak to Andalusia Knoll Soloff, a journalist in Tepoztlan Morelos, that's just outside of Mexico City. Thanks so much for joining us here on DW. This killing has obviously triggered really violent retaliation across the country. What more can you tell us about the current situation in Mexico?
Yes, well, the day is just starting, so fortunately, we don't know of any violent incidents yet. But here where I am, which is a small town outside Mexico City, schools are closed. They are closed in the entire state where I am, and they are closed in about probably 20 other states across Mexico as a precaution so that people will not be in the streets. They will not be traveling on the highways. And one thing that we did see a lot this Sunday were these road blockades where buses and large vehicles were taken and set on fire. So when these buses are set on fire, that means that the people that were on that bus had to get off, don't have a way to get home. And then also, of course, everyone that is going by is subject to these very frightening images and don't know how they will get home. So I think a lot of businesses will be closed today as people really fear that this violence will continue.
Tell us more about El Mencho. What more should our viewers know about the Jalisco New Generation cartel?
Well, the cartel is considered the most powerful in Mexico, and for many people, actually one of the most powerful in the entire world. And I think it's very important to understand that they were not just involved in drug trafficking, but also in extortion, in exploitation of natural resources. Just this weekend in Mexico, organizations were honoring the lives of environmental land defenders that had been murdered, and it is believed that the New Generation cartel was responsible for many of these murders in that area of land defenders. They were involved in mining. They were even involved in real estate timeshare schemes, where just this week, members of the Jalisco New Generation cartel were being prosecuted for a multi-million-dollar real estate scam involving U.S. retirees that had bought real estate that didn't actually exist in the Jalisco area, just north in Nayarit. And really over the past 16 years is when he came to power. He was involved in a lot of fentanyl trading also and trafficking to the United States, and was someone who was largely out of the spotlight. Unlike El Chapo, he was someone who was alleged to change every 2 days where he was sleeping, had a serious kidney condition, and people there said that he would be hiding out on a dialysis machine in a cave or in a different house, and the government was not able to apprehend him all of these years. So it really does come as a shock that not only, well, he was apprehended, and then according to the Mexican government, as there was a shootout, he then died during that apprehension.
Andalusia Knoll Soloff, thank you so much for bringing us up to date there. Many thanks.
Thank you for having me on.